The pop-up uppercut right there.
There he goes. 1, 2, 3. No!
Just a 2.
No, you can see it in Revile's face as he screams at Alfred. He thought it was 3.
I thought it was 3.
I gotta say, I thought it was 3 myself. But Mark Bennett manages to get the shoulder up just in the nick of time.
Mark Bennett trying to make his way back to his feet, and then Revile helps him out with that.
Oh,
and hits him with a
Superman punch. And he's busted open as well.
Both of these men are now bleeding, and now Mark Bennett back on his feet and sends Revile down into the ground. Revile back on his feet.
Goes over. Selena del Sol goes for the cover here. 1, 2. Just a 2. But he finally gets the 2 count that he needed.
And he did it in a non-cheap way.
As Revile gets back on his feet before Mark Bennett. But Mark Bennett lifts him up.
Power slam taking him down.
You can't count out the big man. The power of Mark Bennett is a game changer here. And Revile catches Mark Bennett.
I think this might be it.
No,
hooks the leg.
Hurricane Rana here. 1, 2, 3. No!
Just a 2 count.
So close. So close. And you can see the fans are on their feet.
And here we go. An alley-oop.
Oh, gets him there. Revile showing.
Hooks the leg.
1, 2. Just a 2. Mark Bennett not out just yet. Just not out. You can't count these guys out, man. They are some of the toughest guys in the business.
It's like they specifically built their fighting style around not giving up.
Here we go as Mark Bennett and Revile. Oh, he's trying to open him up some more.
That's kind of what I would do. I'm not going to lie to you.
There's got to be some type of respect for a competitor. And these guys are just not letting it be shown here tonight.
And look at the blood all over Revile's face, just spewing from that wound. Mark Bennett might be going for a pop-up.
Oh no, he catches
a backstabber to take down Mark Bennett.
Well, you can see the fatigue taking over as he is down to a knee after the maneuver that he had put on Mark Bennett. But Revile on the attack once again.
Alley-oop.
Gets him here. Look at him with the ooh. Just so much oomph behind that one there. Oh, Revile looking to put the finishing touch here tonight. Gets him here. Double choke slam to the floor.
Doesn't go for the pin though, surprisingly.
Oh, looking to get him away from the ropes and then go for the cover. This may be it here. As he goes for the cover, shoulders down.
2.
No.
Just a 2.
Mark Bennett gets the shoulder up. The resiliency between these two men.
Mark Bennett just ate a kick to the back there.
Ducks under. Oh, but not enough.
Gets caught by a clothesline from Revile. But again, Mark Bennett back on his feet and takes down Revile with the shoulder check.
Here we go.
1, 2.
So close, so close. And it's near fall after near fall after near fall. Somebody is going to be pinned for just one more second, and that's going to cost him the contest here tonight.
Look at Mark Bennett taking a breather, letting Revile get back up to his feet, and Revile does
maybe
so.
A mistake.
I think he might be gassed, and he hits him with the big
backbreaker.
Looks
catches him once again.
Another backbreaker there. Whatever you want to call that.
Oh, stomp to the mid. Revile goes over, goes for the Vulcan nerve pinch, but
he gets hit instead.
And a code breaker
taking him down.
He is going after that. He's purpose. This headhunter here goes up. 1, 2, 3. No!
Just a 2 count.
Look at Mark Bennett. He is so frustrated. A bag.
I would be upset with Alfred too, man. Just count to 3, even if he does kick out.
Oh, and
to the body.
Look at this big man all over the ring. You gotta like to stop. Wow, picks him up with a perfect suplex there. Puts him on his back.
Now Mark Bennett in a
pop-up European.
Gets dragged to the center of the ring.
This
I think this is a game set match, my friend.
Whoa, no!
2, gentlemen,
This is to put him in a headlock. He knows he has this contest in the bag, but he just can't seem to put him away just yet. But he may be putting the exclamation point right here. Big right hand. Mark is out, ladies and gentlemen.
I think this is it.
He is out like a... Here we go. What is going on here tonight? Tell a friend to tell a friend. WGW Live. This is going. I'm going. Head are going. Fists are
And now the apron out there trips him up.
Just to the Mark Bennett. Alfred starts the count at 1.
Get to the ring. I think Revival might be
or he's a little because he needs to get bang.
And Mark Bennett hitting him back with the right hand, not giving him
himself. He's too close to. You gotta think Mark Bennett. You gotta think of the. And he gets a boot to Revival goes over. German suplex to Mark Bennett.
What a massive German suplex it was too. Here comes Mark Bennett driving him into the ground. And man, we haven't even made it to the second match. And these guys have just been going crazy.
Oh man, they're after one and he's going out the window.
The pop-up upper.
Go for the
pandering.
This is the thing that cost him.
And now back on his feet. You give your opponents, you give me a notion.
You really
just beat it to yourself.
Pick up the pace after Revival back to his feet.
And look at Revival, he is just spewing blood right now.
He's almost unrecognizable there. And a big fall-away slam.
I used to look for a fall. No.
And here we go as Revival looking to put Mark Bennett away.
Oh, but no.
Counters.
Catches him. Catches him. Here we go.
Oh,
he's got the TV.
Special, ladies and gentlemen. Turn him over, big boy.
Break his back, make him humble.
Revival dead center of the ring.
Make him be number 2.
Will he be number 2? Will he get put away?
2?
This is tight. But breaks out of the maneuver.
The damage has been done, but man, Mark Bennett could have made a name for himself being the second person to pick up a submission with the Coach Special.
My man Coach may just be the new hardcore champion here at WGW. But here he goes. 1, 2.
Just a
2 count there, and Mark is beside himself. Well, if you would have went for the cover instead of pandering to the crowd, that 1 second it took may have just won you the match. And here he goes as repeatedly hitting him with boots over and over.
And a senton bomb. All that weight, all that muscle landing on the gut, the upper body of Revival.
How much do you think Mark Bennett weighed?
That's
just a massive man.
Targeting the head with those knees, making the damage there worse.
Again and again and again. Revival, somebody needs to check on Revival. Revival may be out. Maybe
after
out.
The knees, hit him with the double knee.
No.
But Mark Bennett instead chooses to pander.
Come on, I know you're a headhunter, but the haymakers need to be done, and they need to be capitalized on. Any young superstar out there, take a note from this man right here. Don't pander. Kick the man when he's down.
And look at that. In almost ironic fashion, Revival chooses to pander and gives Mark Bennett
a chance to come back and
catch him here. There it goes.
Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, Revival pandering, but it screws him over, my friends.
Taunting to his own demise is what you can really call it. Because these guys, I knew from jump, that you were going to take, there's a classic. There's a book that you can get at the library called Wrestling Tutorials. They have definitely not registered to get that book whatsoever.
Listen, man, I get the need to get the energy. I mean, whether you revel in the cheers or you enjoy the booze, I get it. But every once in a while, I stop and think, is this the time to do that? You know, there's a time and place for everything. And pandering to the crowd, I mean, that's a dangerous maneuver, especially given if your opponent is one of the people like Revival,
especially
like
a former champion. Anybody, let's be serious here, man. Anyone here at the WGW roster, they are here for a reason. They are some of the best, most conditioned athletes that we have out here. And I can tell you, there's just one thing I need to say is congratulations, Mark Bennett. You have picked up a huge victory over a former champion.
We got a good match for you here.
The wood is out, my friend. The wood is out.
Get the tables.
I'm getting the tables, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a fatal 4-way table match between, and it's funny,
Johnny Columbus, Crimson X,
Kirk Collins,
and Chris Savage.
And let me just, I want to point out a little bit of the history here. We got Johnny Columbus, the man who pinned Primetime.
Yep.
Crimson X, the man who lost at Primetime.
But got a submission over Primetime.
But got a submission over Primetime. But he lost him fair and square in the title match.
Definitely.
And we got Kirk Collins, the man who had the longest rivalry with Primetime of all time. All three of these men have had a history with the current international champion. I don't even know what to call Primetime at this point because his attitude has just been completely different. These guys have had to be banned from Anarchy because of the trouble that they've been starting.
Yes.
But these three men have history with champions. The only one here that I see that doesn't have any medal.
Dark horse pick of the night, Chris Savage, ladies and gentlemen. This table match can literally go any way, but the reason for these peculiar matches that you will be seeing all the way throughout Heatwave
is because we like to watch people get hurt.
That is not remotely close to what I was gonna say.
Oh well, that's what I was gonna say.
We like to see talent. We love to see the different things you guys put in a show day in, day out. But I know plenty of people have been asking, and I know Mr. Winters is feeling the same way. We're getting asked day in, day out about that Money in the Bank ladder match coming up for Heatwave.
Wow.
So you gotta think, couple wins under the belt, show off to the book your name. It's only beneficial for yourself.
Well, the thing about it is Mr. Winters has his eye on some people.
I do as well. From what
I understand, Mr. Winters has 2 of the 3 Asylum representatives already chosen. And the question is, who are they and who will be the third?
As I can say for myself, I definitely have my eyes on a few people. There could be a couple of people in this match here, but that's neither here or there. We will wait until we get further down the line when we actually announce our picks for the last.
Mr. Craig, let me ask you, as just a humble worker of WGW, when do you think we'll find out at least a few of the names of the people going to be in this ladder match? Would you say, when we're about a few weeks out of Heatwave, or a week before Heatwave, or just July in general? Do you have any comment on that?
I would say we would get a little bit closer into July. Anything can happen from here or there. God forbid injuries do occur.
Absolutely.
We gotta definitely be mindful of that. So when we get a little bit deeper into the pay-per-view, when we get a little bit closer, we will definitely start revealing some names. But to tell you the truth, and I heard this a million times, why not you?
Yep.
So you gotta think, put yourself there, make some great matches, be creative, make us want to see you, because you have the opportunity of a lifetime.
One opportunity.
A guaranteed title shot
against any champion of your choice.
At any time. Ladies and gentlemen, please let that soak in. You can cash that in at any possible moment. You can be the next television champion.
The next internet champion.
The next light heavyweight champion.
Or international. Or even the hardcore champion.
I'm telling you, man, this is going to be a career-changing moment. As Chris Savage makes his way into the ring, and you can see the tables aligned all over the ring. This is going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good one.
Ooh, this is going to be a good one. Chris Savage heard the news about the ladder match and instantly requested to be in the match. And you know what? That's a smart move on his part.
It is. It definitely is.
Because anything can happen and anybody can be chosen. Now let me ask you, do you have anybody that you've actually set in stone? Or is everything a work in progress still?
Everything right now is a work in progress. Like I did say, injuries can occur. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. I definitely have some people in mind. I will not lie. I do have some very, very worthy opponents that I think can actually make a name for themselves here at WGW.
You know what the best part about it is? That no matter who's in this match, it's great exposure for their characters.
It definitely is.
Great exposure. And the thing is, what you gotta wonder is, Mr. Incredible, you and Mr. Winters have 2 very different styles of how to put matches together.
Definitely.
Mr. Winters is more of like